Hey there, everyone. Boop. It's your boy B3, back with another kicking movie reaction review. I just got out of the theater. I got some vax in me, and I had a mask, and there was no one sitting on either side of me. I was as safe as I could be. I still felt really nervous going into the theater, but I think I'll be fine, even with the vax in me. But I saw it. The film that the kaiju fandom has been waiting for since 1962. Or 2014 if you're a casual film fan. Or maybe 2017. I don't know. Godzilla vs. Kong 2021. Now, I have a non-spoiler speech I want to make, and then I'm going to get into spoilers, okay? So first, here's the non-spoiler speech. GVK was GV okay. It wasn't awful. It wasn't spectacular. It was GV okay. It was mostly spectacle and fight scenes, but it was good spectacle and fight scenes, right? We got the rematch that the fandom and audiences deserved. The animation was pretty good. It was some pretty good CGI. Little to no human characters at all. And the ones we did have were kind of jokes. Half of them were just jokes. Yeah. But, I mean, we got the fight we deserved. About 3 rounds. Best 2 out of 3. And there was a definite victor. There was a definite victor. And that is what audiences deserve. Not just in GVK, because the original 1962 film was a stupid-ass tie, but they deserve that in any versus movie. Audiences deserve a winner. Tie is a cop-out. Or settling their differences before there's a winner is also a cop-out. Now we're moving into spoilers. If you do not want this film spoiled, this is where you stop. Save it to your watch later. Come back after you've seen it. That's right. Boost my analytics. Or just mute it. Let it play. I need the analytics boost. I need the bump in watch time. But yeah, this is where you stop if you don't want spoilers. Spoiler review. Still just okay, obviously. Starts off on Skull Island. Apparently, at some point, the storm surrounding Skull Island overtook it and wiped out the tribal people that were there, except for the little girl that we saw in the trailer. By the way, I only ever saw the first trailer, so there was a lot of stuff I didn't know going in that was spoiled for other people, which was awesome. And Kong saved this one little deaf girl, and they had a connection. Right? And they used an actual deaf actress, which was really nice. And pretty cool. So they had to move Kong from Skull Island to the Hollow Earth. They were like, we need energy from the Hollow Earth to make a weapon that can defeat Godzilla, because now he's attacking us unprovoked. But he was provoked because he could sense the Alpha Signal. Remember the Alpha Signal from King of the Monsters 2019? So apparently, and a lot of people predicted this because it was pretty predictable. I hoped it wouldn't happen because I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's fine. So King Ghidorah's brain is inside Mechagodzilla. Yes, Mechagodzilla is in it. That was spoiled by official toy reveals. And also, apparently, there was a trailer where Mechagodzilla was reflected in Godzilla's eye. Which I did see in the movie, but I didn't watch that trailer. No. So King Ghidorah just becomes Mechagodzilla. One of the heads, the head that the terrorists took at the end, was bought by Apex, and then that terrorist group just disappeared. Apparently. Just disappeared. But I guess they sold the head. And the skull, like the inside of the skull, was a DNA computer, kind of like Kiru from the Millennium Godzilla series, aka Best Mechagodzilla. Not the most powerful, though. Oof. No. This Mechagodzilla was easily the most powerful one we've ever seen. It was wild. There was not an inch on its body that was not weaponized. Literally. It could do energy pulses from any part of its body. It was insane. What a powerful creature. I liked the design for Mechagodzilla. I wasn't super sure when I saw the toy leaks back forever ago, but it looks good. It looks good. And Godzilla and Kong looked good as well. Godzilla might have been a little chunkier than King of the Monsters somehow. Kong was older, bigger, bearded now. Bearded really got the age difference across. I thought that was a good choice. But yeah, so the first fight is Kong versus Godzilla in the ocean, and Godzilla just whooped his fucking ass just so hard. Oh my god. Because it's the water! Godzilla has the ultimate advantage. Kong... No. Godzilla just destroyed him. Then Kong led them into the Hollow Earth, where Kong fought some war bats. And then we find out that Kong is his people were pretty damn smart. So earlier in the film, we saw Kong use sign language, which was awesome. Remember, on the main channel, a little while ago, like maybe a couple months ago or so, I posted a video about how I wish King Kong would get smarter, because that's the one thing King Kong has over basically every kaiju. It's his brain. It's his brain. And I was talking about, oh, King Kong needs to make armor. And then on this channel, I released a video that was like, oh, what if King Kong shouted no, like in Planet of the Apes, Caesar and stuff? That'd be cool. But he used sign language. We found out that his people made like this temple. He sat on this throne and stuff in it. It was pretty cool. Then they go back to the surface. I mean, they got down there in these heave vehicles, which were some super cool sci-fi vehicles. One thing this movie did that I really liked was go full sci-fi. It's such a sci-fi world now with such sci-fi tech all over the planet. And I love that. Necessity is the mother of invention, after all. So, Godzilla's walking around Hong Kong because the Mechagodzilla parts were in Florida where he first attacked, but they were shipped to Hong Kong, where it was putting out the alpha signal, because once again, King Ghidorah's brain was in it. Seemed like Dr. Serizawa's son helped build Mechagodzilla. They called him Serizawa, but I don't think the movie ever actually said he was the son. And I'm assuming he wanted some kind of revenge on Godzilla, because his father gave his life to Godzilla, and his son resents that. But we never get that. They never tell us that. I just assume it because I do. They don't tell us anything about him, except that he's supposed to be Mechagodzilla's pilot until King Ghidorah's brain fries his and kills him. At least allegedly he's dead. I don't know. He's probably dead. So then Godzilla shoots. This is so stupid. This part was dumb. Godzilla shoots his radioactive blast into the ground, straight into the part of the Hollow Earth where Kong currently is, destroying the Kong Temple, which was so stupid. Oh my god! How did you even know Kong was there, you fucking lizard, asshole? Oh my god. And so it made a hole that Kong and the Heave could come straight up into Hong Kong, so Kong and Godzilla could fight like 2 more times. So Godzilla and Kong fight again, and Kong wins. It's a pretty even match once Kong gets his axe from the Hollow Earth. And that gives Kong the upper hand. He needs to knock Godzilla out for a short time, giving him the victory, which he uses to fall back and plan his next move. Then round 3 comes, and it seems pretty even at first, but then Godzilla's like, fuck you, Kong, and just whoops him! This, I did not expect for this to happen, and it was really stupid, but also really fucking cool at the same time. Kong misses Godzilla with the axe, slams it into the ground. Godzilla throws Kong back into the water. Then Godzilla picks up the axe with his mouth and fucking throws it like Beta Ray Bill throwing Stormbreaker, and it spins and hits Kong. And I was like, what? Godzilla threw a fucking axe? Now Godzilla's entered the Stone Age? Oh my god! That was fucking kick ass. As I said, the fights were dope, even though the movie was So then Kong's down and he's dying. Godzilla beats Kong to the point where Kong is about to die, and they have to use the heave vehicle to basically as a defibrillator. So Kong gets up, helps Godzilla fight Mechagodzilla, but even then Mechagodzilla's kicking both their asses at the same time. Until of course the humans do something to the computer that Mechagodzilla is hooked up to, which of course makes Mechagodzilla like lose a bit of energy, and he gets like distracted, and then Kong can get the upper hand on him. Kong had all the final blows for Mechagodzilla because Kong is the hero of the film. The trailer billed him as that, and he was. That's why I was going in Team Kong. I thought Kong was gonna... Here's how I thought this movie was gonna go down. I kind of knew that Godzilla was just attacking Apex and he wasn't attacking humanity. He was just trying to keep the alpha balance. That alpha thing is just a recycled plot point from the last movie, and I was like, okay, we've already seen the fight for alpha. Do we need to see it again just with different kaiju? Can we give Godzilla and Kong a different reason to fight? I guess not. I just guess not. They're good fights, though. It was dope. They were dope fights. But I don't know. I just would have liked a different thing. But I knew Godzilla was going to go right back to keeping the balance and stuff as soon as Mechagodzilla was defeated, because, of course, Apex was just screwing things up. And Kong might be exiting the MonsterVerse, to be completely honest, because after the movie, he goes back to the Hollow Earth and makes a life for himself down there, and he's happy. He's finally found a real home. And it's his natural environment. Also, he evolves down there. And then humans set up an outpost down there, and the girl gets to live out her life with Kong at the outpost. It's nice, you know? And Godzilla just kind of slips back into the sea to hopefully be in future movies. If this film doesn't do terribly well at the box office, because all the other films have been a moderate success, very moderate, they just like did okay, pretty much. This film could end the MonsterVerse. As far as blockbuster movies go, it seems like Legendary wants to continue the MonsterVerse no matter what, and it'll probably continue through comics and TV shows, because Netflix is getting a Skull Islands TV show, or streaming show. It's going to be an anime or something, and it takes place on Skull Island, which means it takes place before this movie, so it might end with the storm taking over the island. That show might. Who knows? And then we also got 2 graphic novels on the way. Kingdom Kong and something Godzilla, I don't remember. I will be reading both of those and reviewing them on the main channel, where I review comic books and graphic novels and trades and stuff. But we got great animation. The MonsterVerse, I feel, has had good CGI, really good CGI throughout. We got mocap, which is good. The Warbats were fucking awesome monsters. I loved them. Just flying snake creatures. And they wrap around you and they use their wing to cover your face to suffocate you. It's pretty cool. There was just so much going on in this movie. But now I gotta talk about the human characters, because they're kind of the most important thing in any film. And there were barely any. A couple of them were from King of the Monsters. You know, we got... the girl from King of the Monsters. I really liked her character in King of the Monsters. I can't remember her name. I don't know why. I'm really tired. It's really late, okay? It's really late and I'm really tired. Madison or something. She was super cool in KOM, and in GVK she's like this crazed conspiracy theorist who ends up being right, but it's very weird. And she kind of doesn't do terribly much, and it's like you could say that she pushes the other conspiracy theorist who inspired her to go and look through the complex, but he'd already been undercover at the Apex complex forever, and he was just a comedic, like, he was important to the plot, sort of, but also mostly comedic relief. And then she had a friend with her who was just like her buddy, who was also comedic relief. So it was her and 2 comedic relief characters, and they did more than her, which seemed odd. And her dad's in it, but he barely does a thing. And then there are these characters. Like there's the evil guy who's generic evil guy, evil corporate dude. There's the woman who's the Kong expert, her adopted daughter who is the native girl from Kong Island, and then just a guy who's a Hollow Earth quote-unquote expert. And that's that. The little girl is the only one that's remotely interesting, and even then, all she does is really motivate Kong. There's like almost nothing going on with human characters. Remember when KOM came out and everyone was like, oh, there's like nothing with the human characters? I disagreed with that. I think humans and monsters got relatively equal attention in KOM, but in GVK, the humans are like nothing. They're like absolutely nothing. So yeah, I knew Godzilla would win because he had more marquee value and he began the MonsterVerse, and he can't be the one that loses. Even though it kind of would have been cool to go full villain and Kong win, I knew it wouldn't happen, but I wanted it to. Excuse me. We had a cool soundtrack. We had a really cool soundtrack. I thought that was dope. And I really hope we get more MonsterVerse in the future. I know we're getting 2 graphic novels and a Netflix show, but I really want as much as possible because it's a great world and it's a great kaiju lore. We need better human characters. I think Godzilla works better as a villain, but this movie came out in the age of superhero movies, so Godzilla gets to be a hero, and that's exactly why. Exactly why. But yeah, I guess that's mostly it for this review. I have so many opinions on this movie. Like, there's a ton of stuff I could talk about. Like, there's a lot of stupid stuff in the movie. There just really is. Like when he lands the heave on Kong's chest and he has to run away because the heave's going to explode when it defibrillates him. And you see him run out of the heave, and the next thing you see is him running on the ground in Hong Kong. And it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Show us how he got down off Kong's gigantic body. I want to see that. But they couldn't explain it, so they didn't show it to us. And all this crazy stuff. It was a weird movie, but it was a really fun movie. And honestly, I'm just kind of glad it had a definite winner. I'm kind of just glad it had a definite winner. So, that's, I guess, it. I really do have so much more I want to say, but it's already been almost 20 minutes. And I don't want this to be like a 2-part, hour-long thing like I did with Batman versus Superman back in the day. Ooh, I didn't like that movie. But this movie's, it's all right. It's just okay. It's nothing spectacular. If you're not really invested in kaiju, you probably won't care that much. You probably will not care that much at all. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. It is safer to watch GVK on your home television on HBO Max. But if you're like me and don't have internet, be safe. Okay? Be safe at the theater. Please be safe. There's no reason to illegally watch it. Get a free trial or something for HBO Max, or just pay for 1 month or something. Paying for 1 month of HBO Max is probably cheaper than going to the theater because you got to drive to the theater and then pay the prices and stuff. Yeah. I got more movie reviews coming soon. The Incredible Shrinking Man, it might be already up. If not, I'll put it up soon. And I got Psycho Goreman today. I got Psycho Goreman. We're going to do Psycho Goreman. So that's it. Thank you all once again for your support. And I'll see you all next time in the Monsterverse.